Hate it, hate it, hate it. Ooh, what is that? So that may be the back. Did I talk to you? Oh, of course. The stones at the edge of the chasm are slick and beaded with moisture.
Lover, beyond
We got this. I feel like I may be doing something wrong. Let's see. All right, let's save this again. Wait, I lost. Oh, this. I'm about to say I missed the trap. What is this? Save it. Maybe why they came this way. The remains of a broken bridge, long collapsed, lead to a deep chasm. The other side of the bridge pierces through the mist at the far end of the chasm, hanging precariously over the steep fall. Examine the area. The broken stones of the bridge, weathered after centuries of disrepair, are scattered along the edge and side of the chasm. A thin mist rises from below. The stones are coated with slick green moss, making them impossible to grip safely. The wooden beams lodged between the stones on either side of the bridge seem sturdy enough to support your weight, however. The remains of a broken bridge, long collapsed, lead to a deep chasm. The other side, I think I did that. Toss your rope. You aim for a wooden beam on the opposite side and hurl your grappling hook across the chasm. It strikes the bridge with the solid thunk. The hook snags firmly, digging into the wood as you pull. The rope tightens taut and secure. You tie the free end of the rope to the wooden beam next to you. They remain on a broken bridge, long collapse and leads to a deep chasm. The other side of the bridge. Okay, your rope stretches. Cross. The rope tenses and vibrates as you move forward, gripping the line. Reverberating throughout the underground cave, the crease of the wooden beams mark your every effort. You keep the progress slow and steady. You reach the other side without incident. The knots on the other side of the bridge remain secure, and the wooden beams appear undamaged by the strain of your passage. Really? Goodbye. Oh, look at that. Cross. I'm fine with that. We do know there's something. Let's go this way. I feel like I'm dwindling her tribe. That's not what I actually need to be doing. Trap triggered. Oh, petrified. Okay.
Quiet.
Look at that. Oh, wait. Petrified. Where's the grieving mother? You move. Come on, Itamok. Oh, wait, what just happened? Oh my god.
Hey there.
Are you kidding me right now? I don't even know what did that. Crap. Get her back up.
Watcher. Hey there.
All right, you. Okay. You can move. Oh my god. Come on.
I'm ready.
Attack. Where is it? Here we go.
Hey there.
Again, Caroline.
What?
You do this.
What?
You now do this. Attack.
Ready, Watcher.
Gani. This is a lot going on right now.
Ready, Watcher. Your thoughts must flow
Let's do a root.
Hey there.
What?
Let's do a heal.
Ready, Watcher.
Thank you. You attack. You attack.
Yeah?
I don't trust this. Oh, 15 seconds.
My mind.
There we go.
Pristine. How it's done.
All right, you go.
I'm ready.
Please take them out. Thank you.
I'll teach you.
Oh, man.
Sure.
I
what
feel
does the
like we're
flame
doing the
reveal?
devil's work right now. I'll deal with that in a sec. Can't believe you went down. Oh my god. Thick snarled tangles of dagger-sharp thorns and vines has grown across this passage. As you look on, the entire wall of vegetation seems to move, almost like it was breathing. Thick coils of vines twist and writhe against the gap, with a quiet rustle of foliage. Examine the vines. Through the gaps in the twisting vegetation, you catch brief glimpses of what seems to be a wider circular chamber. From time to time, you catch sight of thorny hides, and the rustling of vines is briefly obscured by low growls. Try to sneak through the living. That's not gonna work. You find a brief opportunity as two vines move in opposite directions, clearing a path and carefully step forward. You start off well, moving carefully around and past the web of plants. But halfway through, Sahar steps on a dry, dead branch, and the vine suddenly darts forward with unnatural speed. The vines tighten mercilessly around Sahar's leg, and the ensuing struggle shakes the surrounding vegetation, stirring it into a writhing frenzy. Sahar finally tears their way free and limps out past son of a gun, the edge of the wall. You step out into the next chamber. Of course. Save it. What's wrong with us? Wait, what? Are you kidding me right now? What is this? Are you kidding? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to rest.
Slowly now.
But at this point, it doesn't matter.
Hey there.
So before we do anything, I'm not doing intellect. But you know what? Yes, we are. Do intellect. All right.
Hey there.
What?
It's not the dragon stuff, so I'm happy with that.
I'm ready.
Need something?
Okay. Nope. Back. Sure. Do. Huh.
I'm ready.
You two.
Need something?
No,
Ready,
not
Watcher.
you.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Okay, save it. Let's see.
Sure.
An elven woman intercepts you as you advance into the lair. Behind her is the largest lioness you have ever seen. A sleek beast with fangs as long as carving knives. The woman blocks your path to the lioness, seemingly at ease around the monster. This is so domain, Estremor. She shall not leave it for Eranos or any other challenger. Why does Sol refuse to face Eranos? Eranos is welcome to confront her here, as many challengers have in the past. What the bear supporters want is for Sol to leave her lair and fight in the open, where he has an advantage. But why should she? If Sol has an advantage here, it's one she's earned. Would anyone expect to blunt the bear's claws in order to even the odds? The Lord of the Hunt gives unique advantages to each. It's not for us to decide that some of them are worth less than others. Fair. The lioness gives a low growl and Errancy smiles. Also, Sol has recently given birth to cubs. They're small now, but when they grow, they'll be mightier than either Sol or Eranos. But if Sol is killed in combat, the bear will tear her young to shreds. Such is the way of the wild. Her legacy is too valuable to perish this way. If you truly want the mightiest of beasts in the maw, then her cubs must grow to maturity. What are you doing here with Sol? She looks at the lion with something between fondness and admiration, defending the rightful champion of Galawain's maw. Eranos supporters would have her ousted in favor of a bear that isn't strong enough to come and seize the territory on his own. Goodbye. Oh, they're here. Oh, I did not think this is gonna. Oh, let's see. Oh, I did. Let them come. So they're both here. Say, I'm saving it. They're not wrong. Tufts of tawny fur and crushed grass carpet a small hollow in the back of the cavern. Can we talk to Sol? Nope. Wait, we can actually go around? I guess that does make sense. Nope. Pass through. Same thing. Now we're unscathed, of course. I'm curious on what's about to happen. At least what's about to happen without our intervention, but they've had us fight some of her people. But we've brought down some of her numbers. Okay, where are they?
Still looking around? Watch your step. Tempers run hot around here, and not just among the animals.
Saul refuses to meet Eranos. Eranos doesn't seem willing to approach Saul either. I was afraid of that. He scratches his chin and frowns. At this point, it doesn't matter which beast is champion as long as the issue is settled. I can't take a side, but you've been through them all. Slay one of the beasts in combat, and the Fane will accept the other as champion. It's the way of the maw? Something else. I don't like that. The old queen and the new king. All right, now y'all need to prove yourselves. I'm not dealing with this. You guys are here. Too much waiting. Something's got to happen.
Because she's holed up at the back of the maw, surrounded by her pride and the natural hazards of this place. It's not the proper way to meet a challenger. She's got to come out and face Oernos to keep her claim.
Oh man. I kind of don't even want to deal with this. But I feel like we need to do something. I understand. See, but they're both right. The bear is used to force and he's used to being upfront about it, but the lioness is used to caution. And that's what she oh my god. Um oh my god. Hmm. Ugh. Who do I pick? She's old, but I want this one-on-one fight. I'm gonna look this up. Cause I don't wanna, it's not my right. Um let's see. I'm about to look this up. One sec. All right. Let's save it. I'll come back. I will come back. Cause you guys annoy me right now. And it's a Galloway's lip thing, so I actually do need to go and see about these blessings. Wait, what? Why am I here?
Many blessings, traveler.
Uh, all right. Interesting. Oh, this is the temple we have to go to. Okay. Let's go back to Elm's Reach. Let's see. I'm just gonna put hard save because I do want to see something. We technically do have a. Wait, is it this? Where was the house with the lock? There is a home somewhere with the lock. Is it this one? No, I don't think it is. What is this? Oh yeah. I'm not resting yet. But this one would be good to know. That we can go in here to rest, I guess. Nope. Where is it? Where is it? I don't think it's this. Not that. We never tracked a man like this one. They're talking about Thales. Pretty sure. Alright. Nope. Where was the child's house again? Was it in this area? It may have been in their area. Nope. Nope. Oh, that's annoying. House. Alright. Guess we're going not here. Where's the we have to go oh wait, where's our blessing? It is here. Okay. Oh boy. Save it. Luminescent Andra shard. I don't know how I feel about that. Shattered and charred stones block the passage into sun and shadow. That's what Theos did. Ooh, book on the hunt. We have one. Daily affirmations of focus and efficiency. Excerpts from the Sermon of the Struggle. The Midwife's Memoirs. The Queen that was and still is. Let's just take it. And then, so excerpts from the Sermon and the Struggle. Only one we didn't have. Choice is a luxury we earn through peace. Struggle is our fundamental nature. Even when our war banners sit idle, mankind foments strife. Friends argue with fists. Lovers kindle jealousies. Merchants compete with lies. Wherever mankind goes, struggle follows. Magrin is a goddess of fire and war, not bloodshed and conquest, though many enraged Sarens would tell it differently. How bitter they must be that Magrin's priests were able to destroy a god made manifest. How bitter indeed. We who worship Magrin are not adult barbarians of cloistered mystics. We are soldiers, armorers, watchmen, and bodyguards. Artisans of conflict and protectors of our families and flags. We do not salivate for battle. We view war as unwelcome, but struggle is our fundamental nature. We do not pray for strife. We pray for the wisdom to resolve it quickly. We do not wish for war, but when it inevitably must be fought, we find divine ecstasy in discipline, efficiency, and excellence. Magrin guides us to the battle that is just and fair. Let us be your fire that burns away the profane. Leave only the righteous. If struggle is our fundamental nature, let victory be our inevitable state of grace. Okay. Didn't think that would be a good thing. He just calls her a bitch all the time. Final journal of journeys, missive of hand occult, the many faces of Barat. Okay, something we've already had. 10 Years of Dawn, selected correspondence of gift bringer Iden, the enigmatic god of cold. All right. I guess we have to touch this. A quest. Oh, wait. Nope. Reload it. Was that already lit up? It was not.
Sure.
Okay, that's good to know. So we have to get that. Okay. There it is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, it's a clock basically, so it kind of makes sense. Let's see. Oh. Interesting. Can I make different people do this? Nothing happens when you approach Wodaka's shrine. Wodaka. Before this shrine, since the constellation of a hound. Let's leave. What was that? I have to complete the task. Son of a gun. So, Gallowayne. Halea? Yep, the shrine sits before a bright constellation. Its stars bearing the oval shape of an egg. A pair of wings sprout from the egg, stretching out on either side. Barath? In the glittering stars of the nearby constellation, you see the grim shape of a skull. Its jaws are wide open as it frozen in silent scream. Well, it is. There is no response. Can you do this?
Something?
Grimgrind. In the nearby constellation, you can make out the shape of a strange horned beast. From time to time, you think you sense a faint chill emanating from the shrine itself. And this is Vodka. So this is actually interesting. Obviously, we're doing Barath first. Pray to Barath. You kneel before the shrine and began to recite the ritual words. Wait, what? Leave. Oh boy. I shouldn't have took that stuff. Final stuff of Gain. You know what? I'm interested. Let's do a hard, let's swap up hard save. Let's change it to before God's blessing. Oh. Shrine. Let's see. Oh wait. There is life and death in life. There is a rippling shift in the air around you, as if some unfelt wind has changed, bringing unexpected warmth. You feel the particular warmth of an unseen presence and of eyes upon you. You kneel and pray to Barath. Even while your eyes are closed, you see a road that seems to stretch on forever. The stars swirl overhead in a clockwork rotation of constellations, disappearing over the horizon to your left, only to rise on your right. You try to make out the details on either side of the road, but your eyes can't seem to focus. One moment you think you see a meadow blanketed with mist and another sheer canyon wall. For just an instant, you even see waves lapping at the edge of the road. Were you to step into the shifting landscape, you feel certain you would only end up back on the road. You know this is a vision, but the packed dirt feels firm beneath your feet and the night air cool on your face. You are walking. Your feet seem to carry you forward on their own accord. Something looms ahead of you. As you get closer, you see two stone figures that look strangely familiar. The two faces of Sarono, what we call Barath. She shudders slightly, her feathers ruffling as she peers at the figures with apprehension. You remember the door to Clyben Relak and two figures carved into the mountain next to it. One looked vaguely male and the other vaguely female. Only a thin layer of flesh covers their skeletal bodies, which twist to face the doorway between them. The door, however, is not what you saw in the ruts. It's a skull gaping and jawless, and as you look on, its mouth seems to glow. The arms of the two stone sculptures are swept towards the mouth, inviting you in. Enter the mouth. The road continues through the mall to another shifting landscape surrounded by stars. As you pass through it, you see an identical doorway in the distance. The dwarven man stands near it, unmoving. You turn and look behind you, only to see the skull gate you just passed facing you. An elven woman awaits in the road. Like the dwarf, she stands still. So, one is forward and one is behind. We're gonna go with the man. You continue down the road towards him. He looks up as you approach, but you can't tell if he's looking at you or through you. His face is smooth but flaccid, as if the flesh has detached from the muscles underneath. As you look on, his face begins to change. Wrinkles crack at the corners of his eyes. His mouth sinks, carving deep lines from nose to the corner of his lips. His jowls sag, and the loose flesh hangs like dough. He raises his cupped hands. They're covered in blood. He lifts them to his face and smears himself. From his newly creased forehead to waddles on his neck, as he massages the dark, sticky fluid in his skin, the fresh wrinkles disappear, the hanging folds recede, and his flesh tightens as if readhering to his skull. He lifts his hand, and this time you know he's looking at you. His renowned face looks like a mask, artificially smooth and still. Behind it, his black eyes are two hungry pits, yawning like the empty mouth of skulls. Come, make your sacrifice to the Ithic Null. His body blocks the path. He extends a bloody hand towards you. Take his hand. You grab the hand, but the skin gives too easily under your grip. As you try to pull away, you hear a noise like dried canvas tearing. His skin splits, following a long seam that begins at the arm and stretches the length of his body. Blood gushes forth in such quantities that you can't imagine there was ever anything else in him. Sure enough, as the dwarf empties of blood, he collapses like a desiccated husk. The blood in the path gleam with 1,000 souls and worths of essence. The essence evaporates, trailing shining filaments in the night sky. Only now that he is dead can you continue onward. The blood pools around your feet, and you look up to see the dwarven woman waiting further down the road. Approach the elven woman. You start towards her. There is something unnatural about the way she stands. She's too still. When you get closer, you see that her legs taper into a slender trunk, and the place on her feet are gnarled, twisting roots. She lifts her face to an invisible sun. Her long golden hair is the color of autumn leaves, and as you look more closely, you realize that her head is actually covered with tendrils and vines, sprouting brilliant yellow leaves. Each glimmers from the essence of an entire soul. So one is death and one is rebirth. She gives you a beatific smile. As you look on, the leaves slowly fall from her head and settle on her roots. They melt into the path beneath her, and almost immediately, new leaves sprout in place of the old. She reaches towards you, still smiling, as roots spring from her fingertips. Her outstretched arms bar the path. Come, graft your soul to the golden grove. Take her hand. Her roots twine around your fingers, and as they do, they grow rigid and cold. Her outstretched arm petrifies, and as a rough stone bark overtakes her flesh, she can only look on in horror. Oh crap, you break away from the brittle grasp. Her feet are rooted in place, but she twists and writhes as if trying to flee her own dying limb. The petrification reaches her shoulder and spreads down her body, freezing in a painful arc. It creeps up her neck, and she throws her face skyward like a drowning swimmer. The grayness covers her face, freezing her gaps into stone. Now that she is still and lifeless, you continue past her. Only the golden leaves on her head remain untouched, and as you watch, they fall one by one to the path below. They shrivel as the shimmering essence fades from them. A voice echoes along the road, barely more than a whisper on the breeze. Return them to the will. You lift your gaze and see the skull gate ahead of you on the path. The candles of Tyrion of Rhine wink through the open mouth. Oh my god, end the lives. Bereft the god of death and rebirth, show me a vision of an elven woman and a dwarven man. You think this is the god's way of telling me that the two individuals have cheated death for too long, ending their lives with no doubt pleased but wrath. The druids of the Golden Groves told me that High Ovate Arona often ventures to Elmshore in search of remedies to prolong her life. I suspect that Arona is the elven woman from the vision. The dwarf in the vision has an eerily ageless face, and he seems to renew himself with the blood of others. He said something about oh my god, the Ethic. No, they hate me. For the test. When I learn who or what this is, he will no doubt be nearby. The elven woman was strangely tree-like in the vision. She mentioned a place called the Golden Grove. Servant of Death. Okay. Addendum. So I have to heal those two. Let's save it.
Sure.
A piercing ring fills your ears as you near well shrine. Oh, look at that. I didn't even realize that. Skyene, Andra. What is this? Wait, is this Abaddon? No, this is Abaddon. Wodaka. So where is Wodaka? Wodaka, Abaddon. Migrant, of course. Now, if I do this.
What?
Oh, that doesn't do anything. Interesting. Okay. Let's do one more.
Hey there.
Alea, Galloway. Let's do Galloway. Pray. Wait. Let's save it. Life and death. Survival begins with strength from within. The air around you shifts, and a gust of warm wind blows across the back of your neck. You catch the faintest smell of wet earth. As you kneel in front of the shrine, you feel yourself pushed forward. You catch yourself on your hands and knees, feeling warm, damp ground beneath them. Looking around, you find yourself crouching in a clearing in the middle of the woods. The smell of dirt hangs heavy in the air. Behind you is a darkened room filled with candlelit shrines. Ahead, you hear the howl of some kind of hound. You feel certain this is a vision, but the hairs on the nape of your neck still rise.
The scent of sweat, fur, loam, leaves, the discordant howls. I believe Galloway's herald approaches.
Arabius breathes in deeply, his eyes closed and his head dipped back as he smells the air. His eyes open as a smile settles across his face. His voice becomes equal parts excitement and dread. I've come to see Galloway's favor. The howling beast falls silent, and you hear a rustling in the foliage nearby. Something watching you howl back. The beast bays in response, his voice high and clear. The thick undergrowth shivers with movement, and heavy paws pounds the wet grass. You chase after it. You follow the hound's tangled path through the undergrowth. Branches whip at your cheeks, and the wind whistles by your ear. As you pass a fallen pine, the route begins to feel familiar. You reach the clearing where the bear and lioness face off, snarling but keeping their distance. The hound watches from the bushes, its amber eyes shining. You see nothing else of the great beast but its long, blood-red tongue as it licks its muscle. Behind it is the stone wolf's maw, set amidst temples and ruins. Oh, do we have to? Wait, what? Why does this not go? That's annoying. How back? I guess I have no. Fine.
Need something?
Oh, wait, what was that? Alright, yeah.
Hey there.
Oh, this sucks. Oh, minor fatigue. I still have Halea and Rumgrind left. Alright. Save it. Let's end this here and we come back. I guess we'll do the other 2 shrines I have left, and then I guess we're going back to Galloway's Mall. But thank you, everyone. I know I've only been doing like 2 at a time, but I have a lot going on right now. But thank you again. I hope you're having a fantastic time, and see you soon.